So right now we're passing the small island group of ill descent, so no one's ill. So we got the option of either going through the islands, but there's a lot of current against us if we do that, or we can tack and go around the island with the rest of the fleet, which was our first option and the first plan, but then we got squeezed off by the Dominica not long ago. So anyways, we had to tag off and get some clear breeze, and we're doing that right now. And yeah, within the next few minutes we decided we tag back and follow the fleet, or we try to go through the islands against the current. It's a bit of a gamble, but could pay off as well. Shorter distance, more current. So you can see in front of us now, he's squeezed up to the line, so we're gonna tag off and fight another day. Northwestern corner of France, around Ushant, so we're about to bear away, and breeze should build and we'll get onto a chute, but we've been struggling a bit at these wider angles against the fleet, so we've got everyone in front of us, which it's helpful right now because it's pretty streaky breeze, so we can see where the light spots are, but pretty quickly we'd prefer to be ahead of them.
I think we've got about 5 knots of tide against us here. We've got a lighthouse here that looks like it's motoring upwind. This is the bow wave on it from the current. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
So right now we're in the channel sailing towards Netherlands. We have France on one side and England coming up on the other side. And we have a big choice to make. So there's this rule, an exclusion zone, a traffic lane or something that we can't sail into. So we have to choose if we go on the France coast or the English coast, and then we pretty much have to stick with it for 130 miles. It's quite a long way, so if you make a bad choice, this leg is going to be over pretty quickly. I don't want to make the life easier for our navigator Tom. He's having a hard time choosing, so I made some points. It's called England versus France. England has muffins, France has croissants. That's the win for France. England has David Beckham, France have Zinedine Zidane. England has James Bond movies, France have the taxi movies, you know, the funny taxi movies where they speak French. Not the fake one, the real ones. And England has Spice Girls. France has Carla Bruni, you know, the chick who used to go out with Sarkozy. You know her? You should know her. Anyway. Yeah. Ooh, England has the pudding, France has creme brulee. And England has Jeremy Clarkson, France has creme brulee. That's a double win, I think.
So
what else? Oh yeah, have this. A girl from Manchester or a girl from Paris?
yeah, no, so if we're going France side, so
we're going France side. We're definitely going to the France side. I'm going to go tell Tom now we're going to the France side.
Okay, France it is.
So firstly, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Alan. Well, the short story is, well, at this stage it hasn't panned out too well. But they've continued in the nor'westers up that northern side. I guess we've had a bit of a slow transition and then a bit more upwind than what we thought was going to happen. But you know, they've still got to come around the top of the exclusion zone and in, which was where we thought their losses would be. But I don't know. It just kind of looks like we're up against it at the moment. You know, the fleet's split in half, so it's kind of like. You know, two trains of thought with everyone. I'm not sure just how certain the other guys were. So yeah, it's probably not luck at the end of the day, but it's just a difference of opinion of what the weather was.
Been a pretty rough day for us. Yeah, basically we're sitting in last right now, quite far behind. We got kind of stuck down here in a soft patch for a few hours, and we choose the France coast instead of the English coast, and that seems to be the wrong choice right now. I think the other guys are quite far ahead, even though they went a bit long way. yeah, it's quite painful right now, but we all keep pushing hard and trying to catch up some meters, because the time difference we finish with in Hague is the one we're going to be starting with for Sweden on Saturday, so we want to be as close as possible. It's even more painful coming into Sweden later than you already know you are, so we keep pushing, we work hard all night and see if we can close the gap, but right now it is quite painful after all that hard work we've done to come back in the race and then looking to finish it like we're doing right now, so somehow we've got to change that.